What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video. And today we're going to be hopping into the Saturday, January 27th picks for today. Yesterday, we did have a pretty good day yesterday with the picks that we did have on YouTube. We went 4 for 4. And the chalkboard pick that we did go for it also hit as well with the Shea Gilgis Alexander points on the over. We had the Chris Middleton 22 points plus assists. That one went over. We had the Jared Allen points plus rebounds for more. That one went over as well. And we did have one other one, which was Alfred Sengun, 2.5 turnovers for less. And that one did go on the under. So we did have a pretty decent day yesterday. But in the Discord, we are having that on the regular. We do have even higher trajectory picks in the Discord. Our platinum members are currently sitting at 90+% on the hit rate. So if you guys do want to go ahead and join, that will be a very good opportunity for you guys to win consistently. And our overall in our Discord, we do have a very solid Discord, and we are winning pretty consistently, and we do hope to keep that streak going. So if you guys do want to go ahead and join up, you guys can click that link in the description below. Now, a lot of our picks do actually come from this amazing EV bot. We do have a lot of not our picks, but the elite picks. If you guys do want to go ahead and join that, they do have this amazing EV bot. And they also do have an arbitrage betting bot, which is basically like betting between sports books in a very low risk way, basically in a way that you can't really lose any money and it's guaranteed profit. So if you guys do want to go ahead and guarantee your profits and win the most profit in the long run without actually having much of a risk to lose. You guys do want to go ahead and try out this arbitrage bot, and you guys can do that by joining Elite Picks and going ahead and actually getting your 15% off using code Trophy. You guys can actually join Elite Picks and go ahead and try that out for yourself. All right, so hopping into our first prop for today. Again, if you guys do want the most value out of these picks and you do want to just have the most potential to actually win in these picks, you guys do want to go ahead and subscribe and turn on your post notifications button so that you guys can get a notification whenever I post, as well as hitting that like button so I can keep this streak going of posting every single day for these props for you guys. So for the first pick, we are be going to the points tab, and we're going to be going down to Isaiah Stewart. This is a prop that I will most likely get bumped, probably to maybe like 12.5 points or 11.5. But right now, he has gone over this prop 5 out of 5 times. This is a very good prop to go for, especially since his matchup is the Washington Wizards and against teams like the Milwaukee Bucks. He did end up having 19 points, which is amazing considering the interior defense that the Milwaukee Bucks has. And Isaiah Stewart, his main game is actually scoring on the interior, so he did actually end up having more than expected against the Milwaukee Bucks. So looking at Charlotte, he did actually have an 11-point game, which is just above the mark. But most of these games, he does actually average around 14 points against these last 5 games. So this is a very good matchup for him, especially considering going up against the Washington Wizards. Looking over here on Outlier, we can see that he's gone over this prop 6 out of 10 times in the last 10 games. His minutes has actually gone on the over more than regularly. He has averaged around 29 minutes. And if we look over here at Washington's points defensive allowed, they are 30th in the league. They allow the most points overall, and against the center position, they also allow the most points in the league. Looking at the other positions, these are all green rates, so we can see that they're overly like overall they're just a very bad team guarding on defense. So this is a very good matchup against for Isaiah Stewart, as he did go on the over for teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves and Milwaukee Bucks. He did end up having 19 points against them in an 11-point game. They did lose, but he did actually play only 28 minutes, and he did go on the over. So that was a very good game for him. Against these games, he did have 37 minutes here, and he did end up having 16 points and 28 minutes. So it's really not a matter of how many minutes he does get. Most of the time, he does go over this prop pretty easily, and he should be able to go over this prop against the Washington Wizards as well today. The next pick that we'll be going for, we will actually be staying in the points tab, and we'll be going to Kyle Kuzma, 23.5 points, and this one is actually going to be for more. Now, looking at his last 5 games, he has only gone over this prop 1 out of 5 times, but he is coming off a pretty good game, having scoring 26 points against Utah, and his matchup against the Washington was or the Detroit Pistons is looking very good for him. Looking here, we have seen head to head. He has gone over this prop 2 out of 4 times, but overall points allowed they are 27, so they're not much better in defense. So this should lead to plenty and plenty of fast breaks, and fast break points in total over the game. So this game should honestly be having a very high scoring margin, considering that both of these teams are pretty bad at defense. Now looking at Kyle Kuzma's um, position, they are 21th in allowed points, so this is pretty good for him. It's good enough for him to get over on these points. He has gotten 32 points against them in the past. In his last game, he did have 21 points, but it was a pretty, it was like a blowout margin game, which was not too long ago. Against the this game, it was a blowout margin game as well, and he did end up having 32 points. So when he plays the Detroit Pistons, he does average around 32 minutes. So you should have plenty and plenty of time to actually go over this prop. If you guys don't actually like this prop yourself, you can go for the points plus rebounds plus assists. This one is a little bit more risky, so I might go on the under for this, for me personally. But if you guys want to go on the over, his last 2 games he did go on the over, so you guys can go on the over for that one as well. But just be on the lookout for points plus rebounds plus assists. I don't believe they have it out right now. Oh, they do. It's at 35.5. And he has gone on the over for 2 of these games. So if you guys do want to go for that yourself, but me personally, I'm going to go for the 23.5 points or more on this prop. If you guys are wondering how I find all these picks without putting in like little to no effort, looking for these picks and getting the best results out of them and just knowing the odds and how they hit, go ahead and join up on DGF Fantasy. You guys can use code Trophy for 25% off, and you guys can get access to this wonderful optimizing tool that actually tells you all the odds and all the odds on all the sports books on what they're saying on that specific slip. For example, this Bama to Bio points or rebounds for over on 9.5. It is a 53% chance for him to hit, and you guys can actually set a notification for the best props. Let's say like you want a prop that has an odd of 60% and over. You can actually set it to get a notification, which I actually do personally have, and that's how I get a lot of my great props for the personal picks. So if you guys do want to go ahead and try that out for yourself, you guys can just go ahead and click the link in the description below and use code Trophy for 25% off. All right, so for our next prop, it'll actually be coming off of Chalkboard. You guys have been loving the Chalkboard props as of recently, so if you guys do want to go ahead and try out Chalkboard for yourself, if you don't know what Chalkboard is a prop, is a sports betting app that you guys can actually alter your own picks. Let's say this Kyle Kuzma 35.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. You think he's gonna go on the over extremely, you can actually alter that to let's say 38.5, and you will get a higher payout. So that's why I love Chalkboard so much. You guys can actually get a higher payout for stuff that you are confident in. And that is actually what we're going to be doing for today for the Chalkboard prop. Again, if you guys want to go ahead and try it out, just click the link in the description below and use code Trophy for 100% deposit match. Again, if you guys do use any of my codes and show me proof in my Discord, I will actually get you free access, 1 month access to my VIP Discord, just for using my code. So the pick that we're going to be going for today is actually going to be Jimmy Butler. His normal line is 18.5, but we'll be bumping that up to 23.5, and we'll be getting an insane payout boost just for actually going on the 23.5. If you guys look over here on Outlier, which you guys can actually get yourself and get your 7-day free trial over here in the link in the description below, we can see that in his last 5 games, he has actually gone on the under, but this is actually not why he's actually going to go on the over. Looking head to head, he does love to actually play super hard against the Knicks. We can see that he's gone over this prop 8 out of 10 times in like only the last year. So in the last year, he's gone over this prop very, very consistently. It is his rival team. They do love to play hard against each other, and the scoring margin for this game is set pretty high, considering that both of these teams do actually score pretty high against each other, and his prop is actually pretty low at 18.5, and this will most likely be bumped later in the day. If you guys are looking at this prop on Chalkboard, there is a Demons versus Goblins prop. I'm not sure if it's still here. You guys can see there's 20.5 points. I would actually go for that myself too. But if you guys do want to go for the even higher payout boost, you can go ahead and download Chalkboard and go on the over. But looking at his minutes on these games, he does actually average around 38 minutes. And in some games where they do win and go ahead, and like for example, this 35-point game, he did actually get 37 minutes, and it was a 7-point game. So he honestly doesn't need too many minutes to score too high. But he does actually go over this prop pretty consistently. And if we do bump it up to the 23.5, they don't have 23.5, but let's say um, even 24.5, he does go on the over 50%. But that let's go to 19.5. We can see that he's gone on the over 7 out of 10 times, which is pretty decent. And I do believe that he will go on the over pretty consistently. So if you guys do want to go ahead and try out that prop, go ahead and download Chalkboard, use code Trophy, and pick up that prop 23.5 points or more. For our final pick for today, again, if you guys do want to go ahead and get the full 6 pick parlay, go ahead and join my Discord in the link in the description below. And if you guys do want access to the EV bot, go ahead and join Elite Picks and use code Trophy for 15% off. But for this assists, we're going to be going to the assist tab, and Ruby's going down to Tyus Jones, 7.5 assists or more. Now, looking at his last 5 games, he's gone over this prop 3 out of 5 times. In the games that he didn't go over, he was pretty close. He did end up getting 6 assists, but he does have 14 assist games. He is coming off a 14 assist games, and against Denver, he did have 13 assists. So there is a certain pattern here where he does get very close to this line. But looking at his matchup against Detroit, this is a very, very good matchup for him to go on the over here. Looking at the outlier prop tool, we can actually see that he's gone on the over 5 out of 10 times in the last 10 games. But looking at the Detroit's defense against assists allowed, they are 15th overall in allowing assists. So they're literally smack dab in the middle. But against teams like Utah, they are better with defending assists overall. But looking at the point guard position, they are actually 20th in allowed assists. So these are green rank numbers. So we can actually see that he does have a pretty good chance to go on the over. The bookies are saying that he's going to go on the over 130 on in the favor. So we do see that he does have a pretty good minutes range. He does have a lot of minutes in the games. He does have plenty of time to actually go on the over for this assist. So this is actually a very good prop that I'll be going for myself. If you guys do want to get the full 6 pick parlay, again, you guys can join the Discord down in the link in the description below. And again, if you guys do want me to keep on posting these videos consistently every single day, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Comment down which picks that you guys are going to be going for yourself, or some picks that you just came up with yourself that you're going to be going for. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.